Alright, it looks like the countdown has begun. We shall see both runners, especially if Kuruk leaves Crazy Gadget anytime soon.
And there is Drum. Looks like Kuruk is having a little bit of delay. Oh. So hopefully we'll be able to sync up the two runners.
This is not much of a surprise, given the fact earlier Kuruk was displaying some connection issues, so it looks like we'll be getting some sync very soon, or in about 39 seconds soon.
Yeah, drum is frozen right now. Don't worry about it, it's perfectly normal as to sync the two runners. We just have to wait for Kuruk to go through the 40s, first seconds of CE.
Already you can see Kuruk's having some issues getting around.
And Drumbasher choosing not to attempt for CE escape, meanwhile Kuruk missing it while attempting it. So no big time difference here on the first stage.
Although Drum already showing his expertise in skipless runs, as Drum is not much of a fan going for CE skip, and quite a few other large skips that you won't see him take in this run.
Yeah, Drum is pretty much known for having a very good time on the board for Hero Story without going for some of the biggest skips like CE skip and a few others.
If he does not go for C skip, he does not go for Green Forest Wall Run, I believe, right?
I think so. I can check that real quick.
He does not go for CGSS, instead opting for the original CGS. And he doesn't even attempt first try Bofa. He would go straight for second try.
Understandable considering how finicky first try Bofa can be.
Already, Drum showing 4 seconds ahead.
Too easy.
Both times having very respectable sub 2 minutes.
This game of tag is boring. I'm out here. Finally decided to show up, eh? Okay, bring it on!
True Bigfoot reporting to headquarters. Intruder has been located.
Copy that.
And once again, Kuruk has a very interesting battle ahead of him, as Drum is also a very good hunter. So we shall see how this goes once the two get into Wild Canyon.
Hey guys, take care.
Ooh, and Master-Kuruk getting a 21:47 on the exact same frame for Bigfoot. So the gap stays the same after CD escape.
Ooh. Drum getting at the bottom of a pillar. That is definitely not a piece you want to see. Especially not as your second piece.
I found him.
Both runners having very similar times, but Drum's RNG being catastrophically worse.
Yeah,
Just
this
showing
is perfect.
how good he can make that set.
Yeah, now they're pretty much synced. They're like 1 second apart from each other. During Eggman 1, so another straightforward boss. So we shouldn't be seeing any more big time difference here. Also, Runner having not that good Eggman 1 times as well, with 13 on both hands. So the seed continues. Entering prison egg. Both runners basically going for the same strats, like jumping on defense instead of taking the level to save a little bit of time. And both getting first try get hop. First get hop.
Very worth noting just how good Kuruk is at Tails, that he started a little bit behind, but is already caught up.
Yeah, it's true. Tails is basically Kuruk's biggest advantage, I would say. Drum seems to have a little bit of trouble with hidden lane, prison lane, sorry, so far.
Once again, Kuruk got to that gold beetle at a 112, showing the consistency in his mech stages. Did not point it out last time, but that was the same time he got against Dakin.
Yeah, and looks like Kuruk will save a little bit of time over Drum here, over 6 seconds, ending with a 135 against a 141.
That was easy.
Those little optimizations add up over time.
So yeah, both runners having a good start with a harbor. Will any of them go for pull escape? I don't think so. This would be a nice little optimization that Kuruk will attempt and get it first try.
Missile launch in 15 set flyer.
The gap seems to stretch further in Kuruk's favor right now.
Yes!
And ending Metal Harbor with a 121. Very good time. Meanwhile, Drum with a 122, which isn't bad either,
Barely
considering
made it.
it didn't even go for pull escape. So yeah, they basically stay neck and neck.
Phew. So far, so good. Hey, that's...
That blue hedgehog again, of all places.
I found you. faker.
entering the very famous
I think you're the
faker
fake
cutscene.
hedgehog around here.
Oop. And Kuruk having some issues with his stream again. Is it still Kuruk's stream? I don't think so. I think we are seeing double drum right now.
Yeah, perhaps.
Oh, and looks like Kuruk's stream went out. Pretty unfortunate. Hopefully we can catch him back up. So yeah, at least we can see this cutscene twice, I guess.
And Kuruk's stream is back. Let's go.
And
Kuruk?
Kuruk will...
Once again, opting to pause over the wall run. Ooh, but he fails.
Ooh, and getting the bad camera on the second attempt, so opting to go for... Ooh, and getting unlucky with the light dasher here. Falling and losing a little bit of time. This was definitely what Drum needed, considering he wasn't gonna attempt the wall run at all. So yeah, with a clean, skipless green forest, he can be ahead after this stage. And yeah, there is the sync again.
RTA sync. Let's go.
Yeah, that's fine. But looks like Drum is ahead right now by, I would say like 20 seconds.
Yeah, that does seem to be the case.
Yes!
23.
And Drum ending Green Forest to the 1:36 skipless, which is pretty good time.
Huh. No problem.
But now they're entering Pumpkin Hill, another RNG stage. So let's hope for Kuruk that his last run's RNG won't
Haunted.
turn up as bad.
No time to lose. I have to hurry and find the Master Emerald.
Scramble for the Emerald. Not a bad first piece, not bad at all.
Closer to our left.
Under a chimney.
It's closer. Wax.
Suffering. I'm getting a very nice set. Let's go.
I found him.
Meanwhile, that gap is just widening further.
Yeah, Drum finishing Pumpkin Hill
Yeah,
8
This is
seconds
perfect.
ahead of Kuruk. So now they are just basically 30 seconds from each other. Alright, so hopefully both our runners will get the super cycle. That's what we wish for them. It's basically the biggest time difference you can see in Mission Street. Kuruk not opting to go for crazy IGT abuse strat. They should still be on 0 cycle pace right now, I believe. Ooh, and Drum missing the box once. This might be very close, and looks like he won't get 0 cycle, and will opt to go for 0.5 cycle, but Kuruk dying, hitting the fence here. Very unfortunate, losing a lot of time over Drum.
Not what Kuruk wants right now. Just further widening the gap between Kuruk and Drum right now.
Yeah, it looks like Mission Street is being pretty rushed today. We got 2 deaths in 2 races so far, and it's only the second one, and Kuruk missing the jump here and having to grab the 1 cycle after. Okay.
That gap just keeps widening further and further as they enter into the next RNG stage, Aquatic 9.
Doesn't look like John got a free piece, but he will get green
Top
pin.
room. A top room piece. Yeah, next to an overturned ghost. Yeah, this is already a very solid set.
Yeah,
Under the flattened ground.
Wow.
Yeah, this is a really nice set.
Jump should come out of Aquatic Mine with a very solid
I
time.
gotta do better next time.
Indeed, the 24. Very nice job there from Drum and getting good RNG once again.
Alright. Leaving with an 11:05. Meanwhile, Kirk's entering with a 43.
The inside of the mines to be like this. This is gonna be
No free piece during the cutscene for Kuruk either, I believe, and restarting once as he doesn't get ping. But getting
Ping?
there you go, a
That's
ping,
solid.
second try.
Oh, and he's got left eye, or right eye, I mean.
it's closer.
I believe this is like one of the worst yellow ping you can get.
Oh, but
Right.
no, I think it's fine. But it looked like he got 3 fans.
Oh, did he?
Think so. He did.
Oh.
He missed it. This set
Oh,
could have
no.
been way better. Oh.
This is something that I believe Kuruk will be very mad against him. Like, this would have been a very good time save here.
Yo,
Yeah,
having those
this
2
is
pieces up
perfect.
top and then being able to just fall straight into Ghost Room. But that is that is most likely outside of the 1024, as that was a reset. So getting right eye of the Jumbo Skull
Let's go!
might be good.
So yeah, both runners in Road 101 now, trying to drift as much as possible to make up for the different speed caps between non-drifting and drifting. Also trying to optimize the ring routes they take as you get a boost every 20 rings. But yeah, other than that, pretty straightforward stage. Just try to avoid the cars, try to not hit the walls too much, and
Drum leaving at 13:21. Interim doesn't.
Almost, Sonic. Just a few more minutes.
Drum entering hidden base right now. I don't know if he will try to go for pole hop. We'll see in just a second as he misses one of the first jumps. And he will attempt it and get it first try with plenty of height, I believe. Oh, and he will instead choose to go for one armor cone instead to take the safer route.
Oh, Kuruk is a minute and 18 behind right now. He's gonna have to hope for something catastrophic to happen to Drum here.
Okay. Try shooting strange-looking walls. You can find your way out.
Alright, Kuruk getting first try pole hop as well and having plenty of fights as too.
Okay.
Small time save here for Kuruk. As Drum had to do the backup of going for one armor corner from the wall. But looks like Drum is still gonna finish hidden base with decent time.
150.
But yeah, I'm now Drum entering Pyramid Cave and one of the hardest stage in the run. It's a very high skill city and plenty of strats that can differ from runners.
I did it!
But Kuruk ending hidden base with 143,
Saving
better
some
time than Drum, yeah, saving
Yeah.
up to 7 seconds.
That was easy.
Those small optimizations can add up over time. But let's see here. That's
Drum getting in
door.
line for second door clip and getting it first try. You'll have to see
Yeah.
it.
No problem for Drum here. You gotta hope for Kuruk that he can get it first try as well, especially after the last race.
Drum getting through snake skip nice and easy. It looks like he will finish Pyramid Cave with a solid time. Nailing the last gravity bounce and ending with a 129, I believe it is. Yeah, 129. Very solid time to get 130 in the race. Master-Kuruk is attempting to go for second door clip and missing it first try, missing its second try as well, missing its third try as well, and getting it first try, fourth try.
Chum
So,
with
yeah.
Angry Man. Ooh, he misses box clip.
Ooh, and
Ooh.
missing the second door box clip as well.
This is
Losing
not
a little bit
Drum's
of time.
day today. Ooh, the second try.
And knowing his ping read, getting the place where the bug used to be, and
Yes!
the Eggman with a red nose, and choosing not to go for body clip for this piece. Interesting.
Huh. No problem.
And Drum finishing Death Chamber for the 8 with 2 deaths.
Yep. Let's see how the RNG fares for Kuruk this time.
Oh, and this is not the piece you like to see. God and God, there's a 50-50 between, well, not really 50-50, but can be in 2 different locations. Either green room or blue room, and oh, and looks like Kuruk is gonna get the worst one, which is in green room. So yeah, again Kuruk being messed up by RNG here.
It's over.
And Kuruk choosing to die once after the green room piece to reroll the RNG and start over from red room. He will go for booty clip to get on the red ball. There's a flame, but no lightning reach there. Not that bad of a third piece considering where he was.
Meanwhile, Drum had a very clean Boom Boo, I would have to guess. And coming into Egg Golem, getting those. Is he going for profit bounces? I wasn't
Yeah,
quite paying
this is
attention.
perfect.
Yeah, he was going for profit bounces.
Yeah, that's
That's
one of
also-
the things he doesn't like to do. Is super bounces in runs.
Huh? Who's there? What the? A ghost?
And looks like he will exit out Desert with a 53 at Golem, which is not that good.
Kuruk having a bit of a rough time trying to get the cap boost off, but
And looks like Drum fell off of the pulley here.
What a hassle.
With a bit of time loss. And as you said earlier, he won't be attempting first try both and instead choose to go for second try.
yeah. So, from what I understand, first try Bofa is harder to get off, and this is because sometimes the crates spawn in a different order, making it very different. But sometimes it spawns in the right order, so it's really you're really just taking your chance on whether you can actually get it, depending on which one you try for, as far as I understand. So, Drum opts to just go straight for
Nice
second try
try,
because
Rocky.
upon death and respawning at that checkpoint, they will always spawn in the correct order.
Yeah, definitely the safe option here from Drum. However, Kuruk would need a first try buffer if he wants to catch up against Drum right now, which is ahead by a lot of time. And he will miss it first try and take the dash to attempt for second try.
Okay.
And he will miss it second try as well.
Missing it in the funny way where the box just goes right through you instead of pushing you down.
Oh,
Again!
and getting double funny by the box here. This is very sad time for Kuruk.
Drum getting in the center of a triangle star.
Forget to put it in the B container, which is a piece that's at the middle of the stage, so not that bad. Moving smoothly at the top of the arc. That's a piece.
Bottom, middle, top. Very pretty smooth set. But I believe this is one of those pieces I don't see a lot of hunters take during incentives. At least I
What
don't
was the
think
first piece?
in the center of a triangle star.
Oh yeah. This one is pretty far away from the spawn point.
Yeah.
I did it!
Meanwhile, Kuruk is finally getting out of Eternal Engine.
I gotta do better next time.
Up to a minute and 15 behind roughly, plus a whole hunting stage.
Yeah, the gap between the two runners is getting very big right now, but Drum seems to have a little bit of trouble with Rouge. Not getting the usual speedrun strat and instead having to fish for a hit and getting a 26.
It's closer. 2 more left. It's closer. 1 more left.
Opting to go straight down. And that was the good call to make.
It's closer.
Meanwhile, Drum is revving up to show us CGS real quick. Ooh,
Getting the
almost.
first jump first try.
Yeah, almost
Yeah,
failed
this
that.
Is perfect.
There is... I don't believe that wall is solid at all, so he could have just fell through and triggered that death plane.
Yeah, the display is pretty high over here. So, and looks like he's having a little bit of trouble to get on the ledge here.
Your emerald. Talking to you is a waste of
This
time.
is exactly what Kuruk needs to catch up.
Very well. If that's how you want to play, I will take it from you.
And Drum hitting the goal ring and Exceeding CG was 129.
Nice. Kuruk having a bit of a better time with Rouge, saving that time up.
I believe Kuruk can like save like 40 seconds if he plays well over CGSS.
Yeah.
Ooh, and Drum having a little bit of trouble to deal with Eggman 2. But still exiting was a 19.
Yeah, the Eggman 2 minute being a little funny today. Let's see here.
Correct taking a little bit of time to line up for CGSS. Hopefully he will get it first try. And he got the out of bound just fine. And the distance should be...
Oh.
Oh, and Correct taking the death without any lives left. I didn't even notice, but yeah, this is a very big time loss here.
Drum having a little trouble in Final Rush.
Sonic Space Stages seems to be mean to our runners today.
Everyone says desert is the trouble, but once you get out, then you have space, which can be even worse.
Yeah, and Final Rush, which has been pretty deadly already. And Kuruk hitting the kill plane here. Very unfortunate. As you said earlier, the kill plane here is very high, so it's just very easy to just touch it and die. And once again... It looks like Drum is gonna have plenty of fights here to make it to the goal ring without even needing to homing attack. And Kuruk taking another death on CGSS. This is very tragic. Perhaps Kuruk's biggest time save over Drum and ended up being his biggest, well, not his biggest time loss, but the time loss in the end.
Drum getting out of Final Rush, heading into the end stretch here. Kuruk has to pray for a miracle to pull this off.
Yes! Huh. No problem.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh, and maybe the miracle you were talking about just now is happening, because Drum seems to have a little bit of trouble with Shadow, missing another hit here. But there it is, and Drum ending the race with a 26-17. Definitely taking the W. GG's to him.
GG Drum.
I did it!
Kuruk now finishing up Tails 2. Coming soon to also be in Crazy Gadget, Final Rush as well.
Hopefully for him, Final Rush won't be... Ooh, okay, never mind. I should just not talk.
I think that was the same exact thing that happened to Drum as soon as he started. Kuruk waving along. Don't know if I like what I see there.
Ooh, and opting to go for fast fall. I don't know if that was the good call, but it looks like he's gonna pass the first skill plane. The only bad thing that can happen to him still would be if he just doesn't have enough height to make it to the goal ring. Or even like, he can still hit the second kill plane. But looks like he should be fine. Yeah, he is.
Yes!
And he gets out with a 120. Very soon, Kuruk will be finishing up Shadow 2.
Huh. No problem.
That is the name of the game. But it looks like we now know Kuruk is moving on to the losers bracket.
Before this is over.
Yeah, looks like he will be facing
Yeah, let's see here. Match E, the loser, or no, this is match M. The loser of M will be facing off against the winner of AE, which we will find out today.
and looks like we lost Kuro Extreme again. I didn't even realize. Maybe he just didn't want to finish the race, or he had another connection shenanigan. I don't know, but anyway, Drum is gonna win this race, so congratulations to him for DW, and we will see Kuruk again in the losers bracket right now.
All right, and next up we got Deku versus Hex Speedruns, the first match in the losers bracket. So this will be interesting to see. Again, this is not the end of the road, or well, this one will be the end of the road for one of these two runners. But whoever wins will get to keep on trying. Kuruk and Drum, obviously, both are still in the game. Drum still has 2 shots. Kuruk has 1 more shot. But yeah, this is that race does now. So when they join, we can get them in here.
And there we have Drumbasher.
Yeah, firstly, can you guys hear me okay?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm on my phone. I'm in a funny, very bad internet location. I hope it wasn't too bad to watch.
It was fine actually. Kuruk had a little bit of internet issues as well, so
Yeah, no, my internet sucks. I think I probably disconnected like 3 times.
Yeah, my run was like, to start off, it was okay. Like, my enter desert was a 13:21, which, like, I'll take it. It wasn't too good. I had a 141 prison lane in there, but the tails in the whole run was tragic. It was so incredibly bad. I'll actually just get it up now. I'll change my layout so I can see it. There's a 141 prison lane, a 211 mission streak because I failed zero cycle, a 151 hidden base, and a 151 Eternal Engine because I screwed up the jump off the pulley, which lasts 10 seconds, and then I obviously don't go for first try, and then I failed a both attempt.
Yeah, no, it's put me inside of the box twice, so, you know, don't feel bad.
Yeah, I lost about 2 minutes in total in desert space, and it just kept piling up. It was like, oh, I've made another 20-second mistake. What'd it do?
Yeah, no, I mean, I kind of was out of it mentally after Mission Street just because I died, and I don't really felt like that was my fault. And that just kind of screwed me up the rest of the race, so...
Yeah, it makes
Yeah,
sense.
this in Mission Street was very tragic. Like, it was basically where you started going from a very even race to Drumbasher being ahead.
Yeah, I mean, it was close until then, but, you know, sometimes you just don't go over the fence, and you fall and die, and say hello to Big, and then cry about it.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
Congrats on beating Deku, by the way. I didn't watch any of that race apart from a couple seconds in Crazy Gadget.
I mean, it was close, so you missed out, I guess.
Yeah, maybe I'll watch it afterwards.
Yeah.
It probably won't be too much time. We'll got a stream all the way until I probably go to bed.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what I'm going to do continuing on in the bracket now, though. Yeah.
Yeah. So what time are you free tomorrow from?
So probably none of tomorrow is the thing. That's kind of why I was, you know.
Yikes.
Yeah.
That's
so
gonna be difficult.
the issue is I would be available like early Sunday before the rest of the bracket starts, but that obviously causes issues.
Yeah. We'll see how the rest of the match is going. Maybe we can try and fit in a match today or something. But
Yeah, I could get another one in tonight too if
yeah, if you're not available tomorrow, then that sounds like a DQ is in your future.
yeah.
Well, I did mention there is a match between Liam and the loser of C today, and whoever wins that match is going to be your opponent next. So
All right. Well, I mean, if they can get in, then I'm down to do it later tonight. So
Sure. Hopefully. Because
Yeah.
it is later today. That'd be sick. The deadline's for when we schedule stuff, we want this match between 3 and 5. The only number that matters really is the second one. You can have it as early as you want. Okay, well GG anyway, man. It sounds like we're getting to the next race.
Good luck against probably.
Gerp is who I'm predicted to face, but
Yeah,
it could easily be Ninja Frog or Blue.
All right.